Hi, welcome everyone. This is Glenda Dawson. I have Eric Huysmans here with the Council of Nine, and we want to welcome you. And we can be found on Glenda's Magical Creations channel on the Conscious Awakening Network, where we can be seen on Roku TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and many other streaming platforms. Please continue this journey with us, and you never know where it's going to lead. Hi, Eric. Hi, Council of Nine.
Hi, and it's not the Council of Nine. We switched, okay, and you can take one guess who it is. The Andromedan spaceship.
Okay, perfect.
Understand for the viewers, and that's, again, it's much more than that, but an Andromedan spaceship is as big as a city in human concepts. A big city like New York, exactly, big. You are smaller also, but that's not who we are referring to. And it's a living being. It's a multi-dimensional being, and you have to understand it like a blob almost. It shapes itself as it pleases in several dimensions, meaning if you're a human and you're strictly in the third dimension, it will create a 3D room for you, exactly as you have imagined, with a shower, a bed, and it's all him. Even a toilet, it's all him. He will shapeshift into convenience, whatever you like. But the next door, so to speak, might be the next room might be a 7-dimensional room. So your neighbor, let's say a Pleiadian, lives next door, but he abides in the 6th or the 7th dimension in general. So you just can step out, not a human, of course, but in the Andromedan perspective's mind, you step from one room to another, from 3D to 6D or 7D, like you step into another room in the physical form. That's how you see, we see an Andromedan spaceship, and also whether it's alive, so it's almost like an AI, meaning you can think of something and he will catch it and say, okay, that's what you need. Okay, I will bring it to you. And also about space travel, you have to think where you want to go, and he will do that. That's basically an Andromedan spaceship.
Well, it's basically communicating through thoughts and energy instead of using the human mouth, so to speak. Okay. And what you said about shape shifting and all that, it goes hand in hand with the fact that some people look at a cloud and they say that cloud doesn't look just right, and for all we know, it could be the spaceship. So
within respect that 90% of the clouds are clouds,
right. Right.
but that 1% that's not a cloud, that might be a cloaked Andromedan ship or another species, but indeed it can shapeshift.
And yes, I have been made aware of that, so thank you for confirming that. Now we changed to we travel now to the spaceship, or we're talking to the Andromeda.
Yeah,
And
if
go ahead.
if you agree, your third eye,
Mm-hmm,
if you go there,
mm-hmm,
it feels very intense,
mm-hmm.
like there is almost like in the movie The Matrix, you're just plugged in, and understand that you can feel a similar feel from the front and the back, and you're in the spaceship.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny because when you said the third eye, I'm actually opening my third eye.
Yeah.
And seeing and experiencing everything.
Yeah.
Not just by see, but I feel.
Exactly.
I hear.
Yes.
In the human body, I'm actually hearing.
Yeah.
I'm actually tasting.
Okay. Okay. Let's do that. That's also a first for Eric, that Glenda is now sensing from more than one sense at once.
Yes.
And we agree minimal 4.
Yes.
So take that in as a start.
Mm. I even smell a really nice, sweet, calming smell. Hard to explain, but it's the equivalent of like a French vanilla here, or lavender.
Yep.
It's very calm, very peaceful, very healing. Everything that I am experiencing is really about going deep within and just finding that healing. And I'm feeling like like my body is in one room and I am being pulled out of my body. Like I feel the pull, and all of a sudden going energetically someplace else. And the someplace else I'm feeling is more like it feels like a lot of windows, and I'm able to see basically space right now.
Yeah.
Beings walking around, kind of giving me a tour. And I just saw something that confirms that I've been there before.
Yeah.
And the reason I remember it so well is because I love when a big crystal shines all around, and this thing is shiny like a crystal. You know, to explain it best, this is a huge crystal with a point on it, and it kind of looks like this, and you just see light reflection coming all around. It's beautifully bright. Like a prism shines all different colors.
Yeah.
And I'm very comfortable there. Very much at peace. And I am being told that I definitely was there before and I was healed. For my first time that I had cancer there.
Okay. Okay, a suggestion, or you go where you think you need to go, or we go to a kind of healing facility, or we are going to a more coordinating facility.
They're directing me to the healing facility.
Okay.
And interesting, this is where I have the place where I've described so many times, where it's like a table here, different beings around, and then it looks like a hospital with a teaching hospital with all around windows where students can look down. Just, it always fascinates me. The last time I was here before this moment was not for me, it was for somebody else to hold their hands to make sure they did not, they need a healing, but they were a little bit afraid of where they were and what they were experiencing.
Okay.
So it's kind of just to be support for them.
Okay, I don't know why, but I'm drawn to a list, a paper list hanging on the wall with a list of patients. I'm interested why I'm drawn to that. And
I do see Eric's name. I do see my name. I see a couple of people that I know names. We go down the list. And it's kind of like they're keeping a list of who needs healing. And what I got just told is, this is the list of beings that need healing, that are, the healing is requested by prayer. Which is interesting.
okay.
And that, you know, maybe they're I would say dumbing it down for me and everybody else, but that's what they're explaining it. So I guess I could understand it and everyone else can understand it.
Okay, yeah, and I think, and I agree with you, they are dumbing it down for us, but they also want to have a big conversation, not today, but in several weeks, months, if it takes, to explain how healing works and how it is done, so we know everything we need to know.
Right. And at this very moment, they're giving me a huge download. That is so intense that I feel a little dizzy.
Okie dokie.
But it's okay. Okay. It'll all play out the way it should. So
nice. Okay, take that in, take your time. And it feels like, in my perspective, that you can use it today and tomorrow right away. Okay.
It is actually my memory being open of how to use the healing modality that I have within me.
Yeah.
And they say that I've been using it, but not realizing that I've been using it. So now they're giving me the how to, the reminder of how to.
Okay, and as an aside, what is, I don't remember, but what is your dog doing there?
My dog is getting healing.
Ah, okay. I just saw, in the blink of an eye, I saw a dog. And he said that's Glenda's dog, but okay. Okay, it's not for humans only. Okay.
No, no. They're here to heal any living thing that wishes to be healed. That's the key here. Is the living thing has to wish, has to desire the healing. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm being taken into another room.
Okay.
Where there's incubators. Like I see a lot of embryos, babies.
Okay.
Which is really interesting.
Yeah. I'm just following you. I'm as excited as you are.
I know. It's this room is huge and it's from floor to ceiling is the best way I could explain it. From here all the way to the other, it's just babies. Some looking more humans than others, but they're so I'm guessing these are hybrids.
Okay, I was asking it and they said there are some hybrids, but most of them are not.
Oh, okay.
So check that. Or they say, okay, they have to refer. They think there are a lot of hybrids, but little human hybrids.
Hybrids, yes.
Most of them are hybrids, but little with straight human DNA.
Right.
Humanoid, that's something else. Huh?
Yes, I would say, from what I could tell, 95% it has nothing to do with humans.
Okay.
Maybe 3% are humanoids type of DNA, and maybe 2% are human hybrids.
Yeah, Earth humans. Yeah.
Right.
And they say not even that, but okay, no discussion about that. That's too difficult. Yeah,
right,
too complicated.
Right, too complicated.
But you're drawn.
I'm drawn there.
Yeah. One grip or grip number 1 or grip number 2, I'm not sure.
Grip number 2.
Okay. Again, the report.
I believe that's my child.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I didn't want to push it, but
it's okay. Got my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my child.
Yeah. And they're telling you it's not an experiment.
No. This is all to help that embryo, no matter what race or hybrid or whatever it is.
Yeah, they're telling me it's not even a hybrid as we know it. Again, too complicated, but
yeah, yeah. Those words are small words that mean so much that it's But,
okay. So yeah, they can write a book about that, and we don't even understand.
I could probably write encyclopedia and we
Yeah.
like, huh?
No.
But yes, that one is mine. They're all perfectly safe. They're all perfectly healthy. They appear to be very well taken care of. So for anybody that's requesting or wondering,
Mhm.
so. Um, okay, now.
When
Other,
yeah, you or me, doesn't matter.
no, you go ahead.
Okay, I see a child. I'm not sure whether it's a boy or a girl. I'm even, again, too complicated. And sorry to say, it's yours again.
That's okay. I'm a Gemini. I gotta have two of everything. So. Yes, that's a little girl.
Okay. And
Or
she's making fun of us, making, if I think she's a boy, she changes into a girl. And if I say she's a girl, she changes into a boy.
a shifter.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And she changed like a chameleon of color. Green, and reddish.
Yeah, she's having fun with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my child. Okay. And now we're asked to go to a different area.
Yeah. We have
Now,
we need to, yeah.
Yeah.
Please do.
Mhm. And we opened that same door, but it isn't the same room that we came through.
Yeah.
We go to a whole different other area.
Yeah.
Now, this area looks like a classroom.
Okay.
I'm trying to, because it's not the same, of course, as our classrooms, but I'm trying to kind of
Yeah.
bring it so we could understand it. There's
Yeah.
the blackboard, which is not a blackboard, but
No. Okay.
where they
Again,
put up the stuff.
Again, too complicated.
Too complicated, but just, and then there's the area where the students would be. And the funny thing, the students are not young.
No. They're vintage.
Yes, vintage. Yes, okay. That's a good way of putting it. They actually just said thank you for vintage part.
No, that's a fun thing I read somewhere. That's why I'm remembering that. Meaning they said, not everything is modern in your let's say metal glass fantasy. We
Right.
like vintage too.
Yeah.
And it's almost earthly vintage.
Mhm. Yes.
Oh, and now they're saying, okay, it's not earth vintage because vintage it's not from earth. If you understand my meaning, we stole our stool or chair style from another planet or
Mhm.
another timeline, and we use it on Earth. That's the only thing.
Right.
Okay, continue.
Okay. And we're just walking through right now because there is a class at this moment. for intents purposes going on. And our guides are guiding us through, just basically showing us, guiding us through to the next area.
Mhm.
Now, it, how can I translate this? It's kind of like an area with condos.
Okay,
So apartments, condos, housing, I guess
okay,
it would
yeah,
be.
yeah.
So, I mean, what I'm gathering is that they're showing us that they could, whoever is there can be there forever
Okay.
until their end of their own existence, whenever that is.
Mhm.
Um, Now I happen to find someone, which I believe is me.
Okay,
Can you confirm that? Another time, but me.
okay,
Um, okay. She's just integrated.
okay. I don't get any input, so it's very personal, not private, but it's just personal. Okay,
Right.
it's good.
So now she's, like I said, integrating with me. The knowledge, the ideals, the gifts are all meshing with my existence now.
Yeah. Okay,
Wow.
again, I'm getting just vaguely inputs. She is number 456 of you. Can you link to that anywhere?
Well, makes sense since the number I saw on, I guess, the door that she came through was 456.
Ah, okay. Okay, good.
You know, I know that we could take this more complicated, but they're basically trying to make it as easy as possible so the existence, this human brain can understand it.
Mhm.
That's why it's seems simplistic, but it's not. Um, they're, at this very moment, I can see people just thinking they want to go to the big room, and there they are, and like I'm not seeing anybody walking.
Okay.
I'm just seeing people go, boop, boop,
Okay.
like they just think it and they're there. So definitely way more advanced than we could
Okay.
even dream of right at this moment. Um, Hold on, I'm letting my spine settle in.
If I think you need to stand up.
Oof.
I don't know why, but that will
Yeah.
be explained later.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oof.
not a problem. It's not a problem. Huh?
No, it's not a problem. It's just the integration.
Yeah.
So oh yes, okay. went up and down the Kundalini.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. It felt like a lot of pressure. So,
Yeah.
so I was,
Yeah.
okay. Now, huh, I'm seeing one of my dragons there.
Oh,
That's interesting. I guess they're showing me that they're also wherever they need to be with me.
yeah, because this is what I'm getting. They don't live there. They're just showing up because you're showing up.
Right, right. Right. Yes. Yep. It's the one dragon just told me that. It's just a matter of wherever you are, we are.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So. Okay, so as I am finishing the integration, is there a direction?
Okay. I think we are now moving to, again, much too complicated to translate in our simple, we are on the Q&As somewhere, but it's not Q&A, but for better a word, Q&A.
Q&A, yes. Okay. So I always have to ask, why am I here?
Yeah.
And oh, I am here to get my download to complete my path, my mission.
Mhm.
What are those children? Why did they become into existence? So no matter where I am, I know, and no matter which part of me is wherever it is, knows that there is a continuation of me. Those are actually some of the children that I miscarried.
Mhm.
And for all test purposes, picked them up and kept them alive and helped them along. Now, tell me there's a clarification. Our years here are like a second to them. So even though I see a child that may be looking like 7, 8 years old, the one that shapes, she could be 30 here. So to keep in mind that there is no time over there, just growth of however long it takes, because there is no time. Huh. They want others to ask questions.
It's very complicated. Let's start with, I'm not sure, again, it's very complicated. And dark blue, a dark blue glow mental type of feel. That's all I can give you. And it's full of communication.
Um, it's like a big computer room where there's a lot of big old fashioned computers, servers. And what I'm getting is that anybody has any questions, the answer is there.
Okay, now I see it. It's like a computer room, but it's dark.
Right.
It's yeah, dimmed light, and you see a lot of blinking lights, and then again, you seeing hardcore or hardware computers, but they're not. But
Right.
that's what you see, pointing at Eric.
As it's like I said, they're kind of making it so we could understand the concept.
Yeah. They said if we can push you up to the limit, it's Shelley like. But then again, it's pushing it. Okay, stick your hand out into that shell. That's the thing, I think, yeah. It's a kind of controlling board or linking machine, whatever.
And it's like I don't even have to ask the question, it's just reading.
Yeah.
And when I do touch it, it does feel like jello, like a balloon kind of.
Yeah. So, okay.
And the deeper I go in, the more energy I feel actually even coming in.
Okay, go to file 4 and or 5.
5 4. Okay. Oof. By 4, I see it very simple, but it's more complicated than this. But I see like a drawer, and a whole bunch of like the old libraries where you used to draw. They had the little cards. Yes.
Okay.
It's the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
Okay.
And when you go to file 5, don't read it just as an acknowledgement. You can see the future of humanity, Earth.
Yes.
And there will be some hardball. But then again, don't look at it in detail, just acknowledge you can do that if you would have the opportunity, the time, or whatever.
Yes. I acknowledge that I can read it, I can see it. And acknowledge I even could feel the future.
Yeah.
So, and it is best to close it because
Indeed.
it's always best.
Yeah.
So
all in due time.
All in due time, exactly. There's a lot of free will, and there's still different possibilities. So Okay. All right, we're being escorted out of there.
Okay. I get a very, I call it elfish, nature-like figure and or environment.
Yeah, I see the figure. It's to describe it would be when one goes in the water and goes under and opens their eyes and sees where their eyes open.
Okay.
Like if you went to diving to look at fish and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it's not water.
No,
But-
it's again, it's yeah, again, too complicated.
But yeah.
But then again, for me, again, it has wings,
Mm,
although it's not flying.
mhm. Yes. I confirm that.
Okay. So she is very fond of you, something, and she something like, okay, I'll take it brief, long time no see, something.
Mhm. It's kind of like when you see somebody you haven't seen in a long time, you give them a hug.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
She makes a very deep bow.
Yes. And can you hear the beautiful singing?
Mhm.
It's very out of this world. Very inspiring, very I can't even explain it.
Okay, they're telling me 5 minutes and then or we stop or we break, but meaning those 5 minutes you can go wherever you want, free flow. Do you have questions? Whatever comes up into your mind.
Well, I'm there and I'm able to ask. When is the full download for the next book coming? That's oh, okay. Basically, I got told what I have already written to go back and add more of what is missing. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
And they want it out by December.
Mhm.
Jokingly around, I asked them to create a 48-hour day. Yeah, that's basically what they did. They laughed. Anyway. Well, they said to stop time. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. They're giving me number 3. I have totally no clue what that refers to.
Number 3. Okay.
It's an amount. That's all I can. You've been asking for that.
Mhm. Yes. That's good. I assign when I ask, every once in a while, I ask, okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, whatever your choice is. So they're saying 3, I know what the meaning of 3 is.
Okay.
Um, Okay,
Okay.
and
We're good.
we're good.
Okay. Go to the door. I don't have no clue where the door is, but the door you always passed.
Yes,
Okay.
I know which door it is.
Okay.
To me, it lights up when I'm supposed to go through it.
So also, that's just as a reminder, more for the viewers than for you. You see, this is your docking space, so you can dock there. Okay. So go do your docking there and come back to here and now and June the 9th.
Okay. Oof. Exactly a week from my birthday, by the way.
Huh? Okay.
So it's a great birthday present.
Good, good, good.
And they also gave me an idea, or not only to write that other book that I've been writing, because I'm writing a series, true story. But I am also told to write on another whole different subject.
Mhm.
True, not, but they want me to spill my beans, so to speak. um, every single time. Yes, yes.
Okay, for a few minutes, if you agree,
Mhm,
you can, again, if I'm correct, if I'm not correct, then you tell me otherwise.
mhm.
You can face the viewers because another aspect of you wants to elaborate on something.
It is correct. So let me give them the space. Okay. For the record, we want to make it clear that these children she agreed to. It was never taken by force, never any harm. This is all to continue life, to continue living things, to continue the generations and the gifts and the different facets of Glenda. As you know her, she shows you one facet because that's the one that she exists in this moment, in this dimension. The reason they were two very different in some ways was because one was created when she was in a different dimension, and one was created in a different dimension, including one which was crypt number 5 that no one really realized. That one was created from this dimension, in this existence, in this lifetime. To confirm it was one of the children that she was not able to carry to term on earth. We want to make it clear this is all loving. This is all in unification, in the oneness. And these classrooms are here to provide anyone who wishes knowledge, understanding, so their soul can evolve. And this classroom, like the 3D classrooms, are here for anyone who wishes to undertake learning, evolving, and those experiences. As it is right now, the Glenda that you see in front of you has been able to pick up the knowledge she needed to reignite, to reactivate the further knowledge that she has in her. And with her, with Eric, and with others that we have been trying to contact, we will share more of what we need to share for humanity's sake. It is still about healing. It is still about continuing the job that was meant to be. It is about ascending from this 3D dimension that you exist in to a 5D more open, more about love as you guys express it, and more about unity. In these dimensions, we are here to bring you humanity up and to let it survive and let it be what it was meant to be. I will come back once again with the help of Glenda in her present existence, Eric in his present existence, and all other beings of light to raise the vibrations of not only this planet, but of all living things throughout the expansive space dimension. I am going now.
Okay. Before you leave completely, there is a child who is jumping the TVs and wants to say hi, like a cat who is is annoying. That's all.
Child is blonde. That is Glenda's child from a previous lifetime.
Thank you.
Oof. Wow, that was energy. Not very warm all of a sudden. Oof. Okay.
And the man in black says he's proud of you.
I'm not gonna lose that man in black.
Yeah. And he's dragging his wife with him. He said, "Oh, look what we've done."
Yes, I do feel the proudness energy.
Mhm.
Oof. Okay. That was a very, very strong energy.
Mhm.
So, oh, I had a pain in my wrist and now I don't. I love this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I had to close my window because the flies and the bugs are coming in.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. We have to close our windows because of the smoke from Canada. Okay, I'm back.
Yep.
Like I went in around now. That was direct contact there. Ooh.
Yep. Oh, and a little bit new for me also. I didn't get much input myself. I just could acknowledge, okay, yeah. But you were always the first to get there, and then I said, oh yeah. So my input was tiny.
No, the confirmation is a big one.
Yeah.
So, that's it was just, I guess, so happy to see me there that they were just like, hurry up before she changes her mind and leaves. Like they wanted to show me everything.
Yeah, true. And they're saying now there are lots of beings that would like to see you, meet you there, but okay, it doesn't happen all at once.
No. Let's not get this physical, but this existence overwhelmed. Yes. And I welcome meeting them and re-seeing them again and seeing them again. So, because I felt that there were a lot more that I already knew. So.
Yeah, that was funny for me. Your you're around there.
Yes, yes, it's been there, seems like quite often.
Yep.
Whether I realized it or not, so, okay, that's okay. It's all good, it's all good. I love the confirmations and the affirmations and just the acknowledgement that the stuff that sometimes I remember did occur and did happen. It wasn't just a dream or if I was in a meditative state or whatever. So,
Yep.
Good.
And it was what I hoped for, as I
Mhm.
said before, and we can continue in that direction. Yeah,
Okay. So,
nice.
yes. So, and soon it'll definitely expand.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Um,
I wonder how they are going to explain or be able to explain that complicated stuff. Our brains must expand a lot to
a
take
lot.
that in.
Yes. Yes. Like the best I could do is the computer room.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
about the hybrids,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's-
Because I said first they can read the book about it, but no, that's not what they said. They can write an encyclopedia about it, and we don't even understand one page of it.
Nope. Nope. Because I'm like, okay. You kind of have to give it to me a little bit more understandable here.
Yeah,
Yeah, because and I was like, okay, how do I explain that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
yeah. It's not about being dumb, but they have to get it so simplistic that it doesn't make any sense anymore.
Right, right, right.
And they
And
said, okay.
yes, it's like a doctor or an attorney who
Yeah.
says, and you're like, plain English or plain
Yeah.
plain language. Come on,
Yeah.
So the rest of us could understand. So,
No, and they were even trying to explain it to us, but they said, sorry, but your brain is too simplistic to even find any references.
right, exactly.
Okie dokie.
All right. So I guess
Yeah, Council of Nine has nothing to add here.
so we could end this session and thank our viewers and our followers, and thank you, Eric, and thank you, Council of Nine, and everyone else that was helping today. And again, if anybody has any questions, right, at some point, we'll try to address them. So, all right. Thank you, and many
Glenda.
blessings, and see you next time. And as always, we love you all.